let's talk about why signal chasing fails. More importantly, let's talk about the one rule that actually fixes it. And yeah, we're going to look at a real audit to prove it. So let's start with the big question, right? Why do most trading systems just fail? It's not about finding some magic indicator. No, it's usually something much more fundamental, a flaw baked right into their design. And here's the honest truth. They just take way too long to run. I mean, think about it. If your entire process, from prep to execution to review, can't fit inside 90 minutes a day, it's just not sustainable. Your discipline's going to break down. It's pretty much inevitable, because complexity is the absolute enemy of consistency. So here's my goal for you today. You're going to leave this session with one simple rule. Just one. And it's designed to do two things. Cut your system's runtime way down and kill the decision conflict that's probably costing you money. All right, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Mo from Stoa. What we do is build commissioned trading systems that you can actually run in under 90 minutes a day, and these come with hard risk rails and verifiable proof. No black boxes here. Okay, so let's get into the meat of it. We're going to start with a case study in failure because you really have to understand the root cause of complexity before you can even think about fixing it. Now, this timeline, it might feel a little too familiar for some of you. It starts back in 2018 with what I call the chase. You know the drill, following gurus, stalking every indicator you can find, maybe paying for a signals group. Fast forward to 2020, and I just hit a brick wall. And look, it wasn't just about losing capital. The worst part was losing all confidence in my own decisions. The whole game changed for me when I finally stopped asking, what's the signal, and started asking, why is the market actually moving? In that experience, it really boils down to this one core problem: signal dependency. It's this belief, this trap, that just one more indicator or one more expert call is going to be the thing that makes you profitable. But the reality is the exact opposite. All it does is create noise, conflict, and that feeling of analysis paralysis. Where you're so overwhelmed you can't even follow your own rules. All right, enough theory. Let's look at some actual proof. What you're about to see is a real losing day audit. And it shows clear as day exactly where signal dependency blows up an otherwise disciplined system. Here's the thing you have to get. When all those external signals start clashing with your core system, your discipline is the first thing to go. Every single time. And this isn't some hypothetical situation. This is the receipt. Okay, let's break this down, because the proof is right here in the log. Take a look at 10:15 in the morning. The system rule, my rule, was to await confirmation. But what was the action? A buy. And why? An external guru call. Total breach. Then look at 11. The system had a clear exit target. But what happened? Nothing. The trade was held. Two different lagging indicators were giving conflicting signals, which led to complete indecision, and the exit was just missed. This is a textbook example of a system breach caused by nothing but external noise. So, that's the problem. How do we fix it? Well, I can tell you the answer is not another indicator. It's not finding a better guru. The real fix is about stripping away the complexity and getting back to simple, hard logic. And it all starts with one single question. All right, here's the prescription. It's just 2 steps. Super simple. Step 1, I want you to go to your charts today, right after this, and delete one, just one, lagging indicator. Get rid of it. Step 2, you're going to replace it, but not with another indicator. No, you're going to replace it with a logic-based question that you have to ask yourself before every single trade. And here is that question. Write this down. Who is trapped on the other side of this trade, and why? See, this question completely reframes everything. It forces you to stop looking at what your indicators are telling you and start looking at what the market is actually doing. It's the shift from being reactive to being strategic. And this chart right here shows you exactly what that shift looks like. The old indicator-led way asks, is my indicator overbought? The logic-led way, the Stoa way, asks, where is the trapped liquidity? You stop asking, what is the signal telling me to do? And you start asking, who is being forced to take the other side of my trade? You see the difference? It's the difference between blindly following and actually leading your own analysis. Okay, so asking the right question is the first crucial step. But the next step is making that discipline permanent. You have to codify it, build it right into your system, so it's not something you have to think about. It just becomes automatic. And to do that, you've really got two paths forward. For those of you who are serious and ready to build a complete system, you can apply to the STOA program. Just know we only open 5 seats per quarter. The second path, if you're more in a self-diagnosis phase, is to grab our free bias kit. It's got the 11-minute bias checklist and our last 20 trade ledger. So look, if you are serious about building a system you can run with real discipline in under 90 minutes, then go ahead and apply. The link is right below. I'll leave you with one final question, and it's an action item. I want you to look at your charts today. Seriously, what is the one indicator you can delete right now to make your system clearer, faster, and stronger? Because remember, the very first step to gaining clarity is always removal.